I'm in quite a bit of pain because Kai just headbutted my nose. So, that's where like the tears are coming from. Anyways, Angela Bright does this series on her channel every year called Makeup Inventory, where she goes through and she counts all of her products that are in her makeup collection. And I really want to do that. So I'm going to be doing this probably every January. And I have a little notes thing so we can keep track, so we can see how my makeup collection has grown or gotten smaller. Of course, I'm so excited. Face primers in my collection in 2024. I have the NYX Bare With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. This is kind of like halfway up because this was just a little free sample size that I got from Ulta. And then I have this little sample size of this Say Glowy Super Gel and Star Glow. I actually use this as a liquid highlighter typically. But sometimes I'll combine it with this product. So I'll do this first and then I'll do this for like an illuminator. And I kind of like it. I am definitely picking up the larger size of this because I have the larger size of the NYX already. So 2 face primers. It's the Jason Wu Prime Eye Primer in Space White. You guys can see that this is kind of like empty. So I will be using this up pretty soon and getting another eye primer. If you guys are curious about products I have in my collection that are not being used, then check out my makeup stash collection or my makeup stash videos because I do those. But I have very little amount of this left. So 3 palettes. I have this Profusion Pro Pigment palette that I've used all 5 of these shades, none of the other ones yet, so that's why there's no like other video on this, because I do want to do a video on this once I've tried every shade individually. Really like this. We're going into Valentine's Day when I'm filming this, so that is a good palette to have. I have this Warm Wishes palette from Sigma. I am so excited to try this. I cannot wait. I love the packaging of this. I know Samantha March really liked this. These colors are just gorgeous. I cannot wait. I love the 6-pan. I wish Sigma would have done their mini palettes for the bigger palettes as 6-pans because I would have bought all of them. Glitz Wiz palette in Ecstasy. This is the one I'm trying to show some love on my channel because I want to get some dips in my palettes and give each palette individually some love. This, I believe, is meant to dupe the Desert Dust palette from Huda Beauty. I'm not a fan of the Desert Dust palette to begin with, so that's probably why this color story just does not appeal to me that much. But I'm sure by the time we are done, we'll get some good use and some pans out of this. I was recently using the Brick Lane one. Now I'm using this one. Actually, a collection I don't have that many in, but my powders. I have 2 powders. I literally have 1 powder foundation, so yeah. But I have 2 powders. These are the 2 that I'm currently using. And like I said, I don't have any backup powder foundations. So, yeah, 2 powders. The MAC Velvet Tone Eyebrows pencil. This is my current brow routine for January 2024. So if you guys are curious, just check that video out because I do a different brow routine every month. Working on this, I only have 1 eyeliner, and it's the Maybelline Master Size All Day Eyeliner. And this is including pencils. I'm gonna have this be literally all types of eyeliners. But I did get rid of all of my eyeliners. I'm going to be rebuilding that collection this year, so this is the only eyeliner I own. I own the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This is the one I'm wearing today. I own the Telescopic Lift from L'Oreal. I'm definitely picking up more L'Oreal mascaras. I like L'Oreal mascaras. I own the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension, and then I own the Rare Beauty mascara. I am also planning to do an e.l.f. order soon, so I'm going to be getting a couple mascaras from e.l.f. because I figure why not. But I have 4 mascaras in this category for the beginning of January 2024. I do own a cream bronzer. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer in Sunkissed. I really am enjoying this formula currently. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the formula. I'm really enjoying the color. It's really nice. So technically own 6. I think I said that 6. I own the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It powder. This is in the shade Light. I have pan. I don't know if you can see with my lighting, but I do have a little bit of pan right there. I really like this bronzer. I have the Milani Bronze. This is the Bronzer XL. This is in the shade Radiant Tan. I really enjoy this. I have not hit pan in this one yet, but the indent of the sun is starting to go away. Bronzer in the shade 100. I recommend picking this up in store because I've ordered this twice from Ulta online and gotten it sent to me, and it both times arrived broken. So I recommend picking this up in stores. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Bronzer. I'm definitely wanting to pick up a couple more of these. These are really, really nice. I like the formula. And then I have Thrive Cosmetics' Rhea Bronzer, which is the bronzer I'm wearing today. And I really like it. Is the lip products category. Growth throughout the next year. And it's only going to get decluttered at the end of the year. So this is going to be scary. But I do have the Star Velvet Top in Celebrity Skin, I believe. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. So, one. I have, how many of these do I have? I have 4 of these little minis from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I have Naughty List, Pink Xmas Tree, Santa's Tape, and Hot Rod Win. I have 2 more Velvet Traps. I have these shades. This is Entrapment, and then this is Mousetrap. These are both. Let's just go. Urban Decay's Rapture, it's a cream lipstick. From Bathroom Cosmetics is Outspoken. I have ColourPop Lux Lip Oil and Hey. I have Milani's Matte Passion, and then what is this? English Rose. So 5 more. I have this hard candy one in Creme Brulee. This flower lipstick I was actually wearing today. It was pretty nice. It's So Good Folia. I don't know. Tarte Tardiest Lip Paint in Flaming Hot. Beauty Creation, I think. Beauty Creations Matte Lip Gloss and Kiss Me, and then Urban Decay's Conspiracy. It's a metallized lipstick, so and 5 more. God help me. I have Hard Candy's Lip Oil and Peach Dream. I have Manny and Laura's collaboration in Lanny. I have the Star Cosmetics Star Milk Liquid Lip Balm. I have Sigma's Cinderella lipstick. This is the creamy lipstick, and then the Star Cosmetics Wyoming Winter Lip Oil. Hope and Glory Sexy Mother Plucker in Woo Pink. I have Nude Cream from Milani. I have, what is this? Chiffon from NYC. Fenty Beauty's Fenty Glow. And then I have Ice from Maybelline, which these are my 2 favorites. So I have Manny and Laura's collab in Mora. I have Luna by Luna Lip Gloss in Mars. I have Matte Kiss by Milani. I have Spider Orchid from Hard Candy, and then I have Watermelon Soda from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the Supreme Gloss formula. I have NYC in Retro Red, Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Cutthroat Love. I have matte, it just says Frost. I think it's just orange. I have this Milani lipstick in Matte Purple, and then this NYC lipstick in Matte Ruby. This Jeffree Star Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Pink Kitten. Sigma and Cinderella's lip gloss in Magical. I have this Ibby liquid lipstick in Flirt. This Pat McGrath lipstick in Beautiful Stranger, and this Urban Decay cream lipstick in Miss Mia Wallace. I have this Comfort Matte lipstick from Urban Decay in Blackmail, and then I have this Revlon lipstick in Love Is On. Lip products. There's way too many lip products for sure. Spray from Morphe. This is just the Morphe and Star one. This is literally my last backup that I have of the Morphe setting spray. I have to get more. I like the continuous mist like this, so I want to get more like this. So let me know. I know One Size has one. I know Huda has one. I am thinking that the new L'Oreal one is going to be like this, so I'm going to be picking up more of these. Come back later today and finish up with my foundations and concealers, face palettes, blushes, and highlighters because I have to take my brother somewhere. So I'm going to edit the next part in. So hope that is okay. Alright, I'm back. So I have to do my foundations, concealers, face palettes, blushes, and highlights now. So that is for my makeup inventory. 2 concealers because they're right here. So I have the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in C3. I have the Bear With Me concealer from NYX in light. That's 2. I have the Pretty Fresh concealer from ColourPop in the shade Fair 10N, and the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover concealer in the shade Fair. I wish that this freaking cap would stay on here. Like, for real. I have the Flower Light Illusion concealer in the shade, what is this? Porcelain, I think. And then I have the e.l.f. Cosmetics CC Camo Hydrating Concealer in Fair Rose. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in Eggshell and the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 5 Ivory. I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer in 10NN, and then the Fenty Concealer in 105, which isn't really my favorite concealer, honestly, but it's just not. These are some of my favorites. So this is the Thrive Cosmetics Concealer in Very Fair Cool, and then I have the Anastasia Magic Touch Concealer in shade 2. I have the One Size Turn Up the Base Concealer in Fair 1N, and then I have the Rare Beauty one in 100W. This is the one I'm wearing today. And I also have the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. This is the Ultra Creamy Concealer in 8B Porcelain Beige. So that brings my total to 15 concealers. Foundations. I can live with 15 concealers, but I'm definitely hoping to cut both of these collections down at the end of the year, whether it be emptying them or decluttering them. So I do have the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. It's in the shade 8S Porcelain Sand, and then I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation in 10WY. The LA Colors Truly Matte Foundation. This is like my only matte foundation. This is in the shade Natural. Then I have the JOAH Truly Yours Natural Finish Foundation Drop in the shade Porcelain. I have, this is the one I'm wearing today. I know it's too dark for me. It's the Rare Beauty Foundation in 240W. Need to get a lighter shade. Then I have the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation in the shade Delicate Ivory. I'm saving this just for a video, just so you guys know. I have, these are my 2 foundation sticks. If I'm wanting a foundation stick, you can bet I'm reaching for one of these. I have the ColourPop No Filter Stick Foundation in Light 70W, and then the Juvia's Place Foundation Stick in Barcelona. These are my favorites. I decluttered my other foundation sticks for that one, for those 2. This is almost empty. This is the Thrive Cosmetics CC Cream. It's in the shade Light. I have a backup somewhere. And then I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydra Maniac Foundation in the shade 20 Fair. I've actually decluttered a foundation that was kind of like this from Wet n Wild because I liked this one more. I have IT Cosmetics' CC Plus Illumination in the shade Light. And I have the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation in the shade 105, which I've tried this a couple times and I haven't liked it, but I need to keep trying it before I can figure out if that is going on the declutter list or not. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in the shade Light 45W. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation in the shade FN3. I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in 202 Creamy Natural. I love this. I'm definitely I'm getting another one once that's empty. I have the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect Foundation in the shade 001 Ivory. And I have the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer in the shade Fair to Light. So that puts my foundations at 17. These as even like my blush palettes. I'm counting in this. So I'm just any type of palette for the face. So I do have the KVD Shade and Light Contour Palette. I still have my original one. And I've only used it a couple of times. I really need to give it more love. So I have that. I have this Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. This is another one that I'm like, I need to give it more love. Pro Glow. Who remembers this? Like, who remembers this? I don't think that this has a specific shade, but I have that. Like I said, that's another product I really need to give more love on my channel, and that's what I'm going to be doing this next year. This is the Cover FX palette. This is in the shade, this is the Perfector Face palette. This is like a BoxyCharm exclusive, I think. I'm probably never going to declutter some of these. They're probably going to go in like my makeup memory box. This is my Physicians Formula Butter Collection palette. Absolutely love this. I wish I saw in my Casey Holmes one because that would have went in my makeup memory box, but I don't. So this is my Pure Sculptor palette. The bronzer shades are a little too deep for me, and so are the highlight shades. But like I said, I need to give a little extra love to some of these palettes on my channel. Some blush palettes. So I have the Blend Bunny Bare Cheeks palette. This is probably my favorite one out of all the ones I have. And I also have the Juicy Cheeks palette. I love these two. They're my favorites, honestly. I do have the two Jaclyn Cosmetics ones. I will probably keep these even though Jaclyn is out of business. I'll use these up a little bit. This is Rouge Affair. Didn't mean to do that. Please don't be broken. Nothing is broken. Yeah. And then this is Rouge Romance. Like I said, even though Jaclyn Cosmetics is no longer in business, I do want to keep those. And I have two Lunar Beauty ones. This is Nude Prism. And then this is Moon Prism. He is a fan of Sailor Moon, just like me, so I love that. And then I do have the Laura Lee Blush Aesthetic palette. There is that, and I have the Smashbox Contour palette that is in here. So that puts my face palette, I believe, at 14. I have brushes and highlights left, so I'm going to try to divide these evenly. Totally forgot, so 18. 15 face palettes, sorry. So let me go through my blushes because they're literally right here. I technically have, let me add this to my face palette. I have the Alamar Cosmetics blush palette. This is a blush trio. It's the medium tan one, but I do like those. So let me add that. So technically 6 face palettes. I put this one in there as well. This is my Sigma Cinderella one, so 2 more. By that calculation, I have 17 face palettes, actually. So let me go ahead. I have this Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush in Tequila Sunset. I love the formula of this. I'm definitely going to be picking up more sometime this year. I want to get the Moon Crush blush, or the highlighter that's in this packaging, because I really did enjoy that formula. I also have this Ofra Midi palette in Cotton Candy Skies. The reason that I didn't include this as a face palette is because I used the highlighter part as a blush topper and as a highlighter also. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 for me. So I also have this Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. Really, really like this shade. The current blush that I'm using is the Glam Light and Strawberry Shortcake one. That is in my makeup stash at the moment. Let's see. I have 2 of these Milani palettes. All right. I have 2 of these Milani powder blushes that are in the shape of a rose. I have Coral Cove, and then this one is Tea Rose. I love the embossment because the embossment is like this. I do think that it is a little too hard. So I have had trouble with these in the past. So those are probably going to get decluttered. Now I have a bunch of these Milani ones. So I have this one in Luminoso. Mine right here is broken, but it is the Delicioso Pink. I have this one in Coralina. I'm not really a fan of shimmery blushes, so we'll have to see how these handle till the end of the year. I have this one in Bella Rosa. I have this one in Berry Amore. And then I have this one in Bellissimo Bronze. So I have 6 of these. Right. You're not doing very well. All right, and I have 4 of these color blushes. So I have Kiss and Tell. These are really beautiful, by the way. This is Let's Dance. This is Flirt Alert. I also love the packaging of these. And then this is Forever Yours. So I have 16 blushes. That is what my total is. This is definitely going to change because I have to do my makeup stash for highlighters where I'm going to be taking some in and out. So we'll see. But this is the Wet n Wild highlighting bar in the shade Platinum Bar. This is probably my least favorite, honestly, out of all of them. I have Jeffree Star Cosmetics' Supreme Frost and Wet Dream. You can see I've hit major pan. Maybe. Major pan. My favorite highlighters. This is the Natasha Denona Pastel Flexi Glow. I love this one as well. So much so that I've made Natasha Denona one of my brands to focus on this year. This is Glamlight's Hershey's highlighter. This is the cookies and cream one. I really enjoy this. I'm going to count this as 2 though, so. Because I use them both together, but sometimes I don't. I have this Mimosa. No, this is Pina Colada. I gave away Mimosa. This is from Glamlight. I really, really like this. And then I have Anastasia's Iced Out. I'm planning an Anastasia order next week, so, and I'm actually planning to get a new highlighter from them. So this is gonna change. My highlighter collection at 7. So like I said, this is definitely going to change throughout the year. I'm going to add more, and of course I'm going to be doing an end of the year declutter. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.